and welcome to yet another episode of Toast the Toss. Today, what we are going to cover is no surprise to anyone tuning in into the show at any point in time. We are going to talk about the fantastic playoffs and the absolutely amazing grand finale of IPL 2023. Of course, we will talk about the key takeaways and what to look forward to as a prelude to WTC as well. And all of this we are going to do in the next 15 minutes. Today we have Suraj from Pune, we have Swagath from the Americas, and we have Oreo from Bangalore. My name is Arun, and I'm also connecting to the show and hosting the show from Bangalore. So let me just straight away get to the question of what exactly went into Dhoni's mind when he was stumping Shubman Gill. Swagath.
I think it's his involuntary action. It's in his.
Thank you, Swagath.
Response.
Yeah, Swagath took more time than Dhoni did to do the stumping. Well done, Swagath.
Okay, that was a
great
setup.
Start.
Okay.
That was the setup. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Suraj, question to you. How impressed were you with Lucknow Super Giants' performance against Mumbai?
Very, very impressed. So impressed that we sent a box of mangoes. Don't ask me to who that.
I absolutely love the run-ins, man. People say after Corona, don't maintain social distance, go hug each other. And they found the pitch to do that. And suddenly they were like, no, let's maintain social distancing. And both of them were standing in the middle of the pitch, not even close to the stumps. It was fascinating to see the kind of subpar club cricket that LSG came out with. People keep insulting IPL, sometimes saying it's just club cricket. I always used to take offense to it. I no longer do. And Oreo, a question for you. When the rain interrupted the final, did you think CSK had an upper hand, or the way GT? I actually genuinely thought the way Nehra and Hardik Pandya were roaming around the pitch, they'll actually shed a few tears and say, the pitch is damp, let's call off the match. Did you think the match would resume at all when the rains happened?
I did not. That's why I went to sleep.
You heard it first on Toast the Toss that one of our panelists went off to sleep, and we are going to discuss about the same match. Excellent. And
but I did not. I thought the match. It was quite late. By 11:30, I think I was awake till 11:40, and I saw there was no progress. And then I was like, okay, let's go to sleep. And then morning at around 2, I got up, and the match was. You were just messaging about. Hey, it's so awesome and all that. I was surprised that actually the match went on.
Nice. And in the
just
playoffs,
for those of you who don't know, Oreo has better things to do early morning, which includes climbing a hill and finding people.
I think he finds people with as remarkable ease as Mohit Sharma taking up wickets during the IPL matches. Right. So, Swagath, what did you make of Mohit Sharma? For me, he's been the biggest revelation, the best story to have come out of IPL 2023. I mentioned this in the previous episode as well. What are your thoughts on Mohit Sharma? I haven't seen a cricketing story like this.
It's a great comeback, and what amount of ego shedding he had to do. He was part of the 2015 World Cup team, right? And then the one remarkable year he had with CSK, he owned the purple cap.
Yeah,
I felt very bad at that year. CSK did not win the IPL, and it was corrected this year. So happy about that.
Right. And the thing is, it's like, as a stand-up comedian also, I kind of relate to it, right? You do a few shows and then you go back to your open mics, you do your set, and then you come back for your next show. You kind of pick yourself up. Not that I'm at the level of representing a country and all of that, but still the graph is very similar. It was so slice of life for me, and to see a cricketer do that, especially in India, was so refreshing. It's a fascinating story of resilience and comeback. Suraj, as far as these multiple playoffs were concerned, it was there in Ahmedabad, it was there in Chennai. Did you follow the kind of music that was played in Chennai? Suraj, I'm going to hop across back to Swagath after that. Did you see any of those forwards about the kind of songs that were played in Chennai by the DJ?
Before the songs, I just want to ask one question, or Who gave Mohit Sharma that pink drink at 19.4 during the final? Right? He bowled brilliant. 4 Yorkers, 10 balls needed, 10 runs needed from 2 balls. Whose brilliant idea was it to give him that drink and then disrupt his momentum? I haven't got the answer to this.
Of course, Ashupa. Who else? Of course, Ashupa.
I thought the Chennai sent it as a gift there, like, you know.
No, Ashupa gave 2 options to Mohit Sharma. Do you want this drink or do you want me to bowl? Mohit Sharma is like, I'll take the drink. Okay, so that was the kind of choice, man.
Why? My question still remains why? My God, what a brilliant over till then, and he lost the plot.
Completely broke the momentum. So I'm going to hop over to Swagath now. He's back. Swagath, what do you make of the kind of music that was played in the stadium throughout IPL, not just the playoffs, in fact?
I felt, that was just an extension of how the club is run, how the franchisee is run. You just integrate every element that happens in the city and you just put it into the mix. So I felt it was a great extension of, the DJ was a great extension of how things are perceived in the state, songs that are very tailored to each player's role in the team and such. And this, I have not observed this in other franchises. Music, for example, maybe KKR does Shah Rukh Khan songs, but other than that, nothing that's tailored to the situation or the player's role in the team. That's something the level of detail people go to.
It was beautiful. I mean, they were not just all these, Dapankuta songs or high beat songs. Yeah. They were like melodies played. They were family songs that were played. Things out of total Hollywood folklore that came about, man. Absolutely amazing.
One second. Which channel were you guys watching the cricket on? The channel I was watching.
It's from the stadium. It doesn't matter which channel you're watching. It's from the stadium.
They could relate with the music more because it was happening. But having said of that, thinking of that, I was actually a little disappointed because in Gujarat, that PM Stadium, what was happening is that they were playing all Hindi songs, and I was expecting some like Garba songs being played while there were changes and all that. Because that adds to a lot of local flavor and all that. So I think there's a trick.
They were scared that the players will stop playing and then pull out 2 sticks from behind and then run around in circles. So they said, we'll stay away from
it. Oreo, the downside of sleeping through the finals, they played Lagan Ganana song and
that's the good side of it, by the way. Nice. So now let's just look forward. I think enough has been spoken about Dhoni, his captaincy, his intelligence, his gracious gesture of asking Ambati Rayudu to lift the cup. Who thought Ambati Rayudu would score a couple of great shots? And Ajinkya Rahane, that straight 6. Mm-hmm. Was that the stroke? Was that the shot of the match? Or do you have any other shots? Sai Sudarshan, oh my God, what was that performance?
Yeah.
It was unbelievable how KP said, the number 11 should come and play. What's he doing? Anybody could score 6 of 9. And the way he replied with the bat, I don't think anybody would have. Sai Sudarshan, any thoughts on his performance? Or it was before you went to sleep, so you can add a few.
Yes, I was actually amazed because everyone was like that Vijay Shankar should have come, Pandya should have come. And it was surprising that Shubman Gill left early and Saha played a decent innings. And then I saw that this guy, he's unrelenting actually. Sai Sudarshan, he has played some very good knocks as a one down particularly. But the way he was playing that day, I think he was out of syllabus for most of these CSK bowlers. Yeah. And but it was eventually a heartbreak.
I wish he got 100. I thought he deserved 100. Of course, good ball from Patirana to pin him LBW, but I thought he deserved 100.
Yeah, what I loved was he went for the shot despite being at 96. He had 3 or 4 balls left for him to score the 100. He could have knocked around, played for a safer shot. He still went for the big heave and selflessly went back. And the kind of reception he got at the dugout was fascinating to see as well. Yeah. And guys, very quickly.
Sorry, just answering your previous question, right? What was the best shot of the match? Jaddu ensuring that he he was able to place the leg side full toss ball correctly between wicketkeeper and the fielder inside the circle. Imagine he went for a heave and then he missed it, and they would have ran for one by and GT would have won.
Yeah,
So I think that's a
and
shot of the
somewhere he predicted which lane he was going to bowl. He kind of disturbed by taking a middle stump stance rather than a leg stump stance. I think it was a lot of experience and genius from Ravindra Jadeja. Thankfully, he's got the time, under the sun. Finally, he got the place under the sun, which was really required, especially after the kind of chance that Chepauk crowd did to him. Whenever he went to bat, he was being almost to the extent of getting booed because Dhoni had to come, and finally to tell them and repay them in whatever token that this is what I can do for you guys. This is unconditional love and all of that. So see. And now that Swagath is
just
back,
on
the
that,
last-
sorry.
yeah.
One thing. The final also showed that Dhoni is human, not superhuman. He came out much before and got out first ball, right? So as big as a star he is, as calculated as he can
Agreed.
be, right? He's also fallible.
And
Yeah,
he
he
looked
was-
very disappointed when he got out. Yeah, Swagath.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, he was silently praying to God or talking to himself. Both are the same.
Hey, yo.
Hey, but an
Nice.
extreme,
Hey, those are Rajini jokes, okay? But yeah, now you
yeah.
can do
See,
it.
but an extremely unpopular opinion about the last over. I don't think Mohit Sharma bowled 4 good balls. He just bowled 3. Actually, the 4th one was a full toss, and Shivam Dubey missed it. I thought he, to err is to human, like you just mentioned before, he was just, trailing off in the latter part of the over. So balls 4, 5, 6 were not the great balls to bowl. And, adding Ashish Nehra's inputs to the mix, ensured that CSK won.
Yeah.
Now I know why they gave him the drink. Because, okay, you solved the problem for us. Because he bowled a shit ball, 19.3. They said maybe he's tired, give him the energy drink.
Yeah, 19.4. Yeah.
19.4. Yeah.
Okay,
Cool, guys. Before we wrap up, very quickly, WTC, what's your prediction? I'm just going to take a one-line prediction, not about players, nothing. WTC final. How many days? Who's going to win? Will it go
4
longer
days.
than the T20 match or not?
Sure. 4 days, India.
Okay.
I would say 5 days, tie.
Tie. Okay. Do they have a super over in WTC?
Yeah,
or not?
what happens if it's a draw?
I think 3 days and
The trophy will be shared if it's a draw, but if it's a tie, I'm just curious to know what will they do. Will they do boundary count?
Considering that it happens in England, maybe.
Yeah.
I think there's a good possibility rain will come. And if not,
Stop
then
making plans to sleep more.
another 4 days, I think Australia.
Okay. No, I think it's going to be Australia. I don't know whether it's going to be 4 or 5 days, but I genuinely think it's going to be an Australia game because they have so much of exposure playing Ashes there time and again. And I think they reached maybe a little earlier than most of our team guys went. So I think it's going to be Australia. So Swagath, you're the only one checking that out and saying it's going to be India. Suraj is playing it safe as usual, the good guy that he is. And Oreo and I, as usual, we stick our neck out and say what is politically incorrect.
All
Just
the
to
wrong predictions.
No, just to stack the odds up more, like Marnus Labuschagne and Steve Smith have been there for their county season as well.
Right.
So they've been.
We have Puji there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Cool, guys.
Yeah, they haven't played Ashwin, so let's just wait for Ashwin to reach there.
Or a lookalike.
One thing, who's the lookalike?
That's what they didn't find one. They didn't find one in England. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Nice, good ending, guys. Thank you so much for your time to tuning in, and those who are going to watch this, continue to watch our irreverent panelist show, Toast the Toss, and we'll see you in an episode shortly, either prelude to WTC, a little more detailed one, or as soon as it's over, which could be by June 8th itself. Okay. See you guys. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.